Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday, and we are at the ultimate battleground.
I got it coming again like I know how to ball it. Check out my tactics, we get the frame and know they don't know how to call it.
Get ready to witness the play of performance, power, and thrills.
Welcome to Track Attack. 4 challenges, 3 contenders, and 1 insane arena. Track Attack brought to you by
The 2025 Ather 450. I'm Priyanka Kochar, also known as Bike with Girl.
I'm Mihir Joshi, also known as Mihir, and we are your hosts today for this thrilling spectacle of performance.
Introducing our contenders. First off, the 160cc street bike. First stepping stone into performance motorcycling. It's agile, with enough grunt to keep you grinning throughout your rides.
Second, the 125cc scooter, a great blend of everyday performance and convenience.
And finally, the 2025 Ather 450, aka the bike of scooters, in 2 new colorways that are rooted in Ather's philosophy of clean, crafted, and futuristic design. Stealth Blue and Hyper Sand.
No, I do not have the time, I know what I'm doing. Better make sure to get out the
Ooh,
rush.
just look at them, man. They scream performance and dynamism.
Totally agree with you. They look absolutely incredible.
Also, the 2025 Ather 450 is going to push the limits of performance even more with this one. I don't want to spoil it by throwing random specs at you, so let's just get into it. Starting off with traction action. मैं जा रही हूँ track पे. I'll see you later.
Hey, wait. Before we get into the action, let me tell you how you stand a chance to win the 2025 Ather 450. That's right, we are kicking it off with a massive giveaway at the very start of the year. And this is what you need to do, all right? Pay attention to everything that's happening on the screen for the next 15 minutes because we're going to be asking you questions. Give us your answers in the comments below and you stand a chance to win the 2025 Ather 450. Let's go!
For the first challenge, the contenders are going to go out on a complex track, which is a mix of regular dry asphalt, unstable off-road patches, and slippery wet tarmac. I don't think I can do it. Let's see what they do.
Here it goes in 3, 2, 1, go! Right off the bat, the Ather 450 takes the lead. Awesome speed and it is off. The 160 does have the advantage of bigger wheels and the 125 is light. It's maneuverable, but will that be enough? Or could the 2025 Ather 450 with its lightweight, a heavy-duty build and more torque than both the others put together actually take this race? Let's find out who gets to the finish line first. And the 125 is evidently finding this really difficult. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. This is brilliant stuff. 450 is handling the berm really well. The left-hander, fantastic. Moving on from the dirt track onto the tarmac into the wet section. Here we go, the wet asphalt section. Check it out. This is fantastic. Just easy, going straight through that. And the 2025 Ather 450 takes the victory by a huge margin. Now that is a race we need to look at again. The 160 and the 125cc both take a little bit of time to get off the line as compared to the 450 thanks to its instant torque. Look how it's going. The 160 and the 125 both lack traction control, so there's a higher chance of the rear wheel spinning out and maybe even slipping. But on the 2025 Ather 450, we're talking about some serious big grip energy with multi-mode traction control. It's a new upgrade for the 2025 responsible for the super quick launch and grip throughout the track. We have an Ather insider here with us who's going to tell us exactly how this works.
Now that's what loss of traction looks like, which can happen to anyone on low friction surfaces like wet surfaces or gravelly roads. On these surfaces, the rear tire tends to spin faster than the front wheel. In any such scenario, a good traction control system would kick in to limit the power to the rear wheel so that the slipping can be controlled and any unsafe scenario can be avoided. The 2025 Ather 450 takes it to the next level by having the front wheel speed sensor provide the information to the Ather drive controller that controls the power delivered to the rear wheel at 1,000 times every second. And that's what makes the experience of traction control on the 2025 Ather 450 seamless and precise. Now back to you guys.
And it's super easy to switch modes on the go. At the flick of a switch, you can choose between 3 traction control modes on the 2025 Ather 450. These 3 modes, by the way, are optimized for various roads and various riding styles.
Road mode. The default is for a balance of safety and power during everyday usage, where you may come across the occasional patch of sand or gravel on road.
Rain mode is to maximize control over wet surfaces. You have the fastest torque intervention here with limited acceleration. The outcome? Greater control on the scooter and confidence for the rider.
And my personal favorite, the rally mode. This mode gives you the least torque intervention with the fastest ramp backup. Simply put, the 450 will send dirt flying as it goes faster.
It's made for greater control on loose surfaces like an off-road track.
Now, as per my knowledge, nobody in this segment offers multi-mode traction control. This is the perfect thing for Indian roads, isn't it?
On to the next challenge. Amazing race, and the rules are very simple. Finish the maze in the fastest time possible, but riders can't knock over the maze, huh? They must also pick up flags positioned at strategic points in the maze. Breaking the rules will incur a 5-second penalty for all contenders. What? I don't make the rules, yeah?
Here it goes in 3, 2, 1, go! Around the first bend, and it sees something that you see in Mumbai city or in Bengaluru every day. That crazy traffic jam. It's going to be very difficult for the 160cc. Clutch, brake, accelerate. It's so difficult to do all of that. He's losing some time just because of all the changes that he's got to make. 125cc is maneuvering the traffic. Oh, I think it's going to touch that. Oh, okay. It's managed. There's that second flag, and the 2025 Ather 450 goes across that first bend comfortably, and it sees the traffic jam. It's fast, it's maneuverable, and it goes through the maze of cars, effortlessly picking up both the flags along the way into the construction zone, and look at that. In through the excavator, looking good. Easy, smooth running for the Ather 450. Ooh, that's tricky. And now on to that crazy seesaw. Man, that's got to be the most insane thing I've seen all day. And that massive seesaw, now it is going up and it is down. And, oh, it's difficult, but he is across and effortless for the 450. Moves in towards the market zone. If you have a motorcycle, you know exactly what's happening right now. Clutch, brake. And remember, there's an additional element here of having to pick up a flag. He's got that first... Oh gosh, oh man, he dropped that second one. That's definitely going to be negative points for him, but he cannot wait. There's no time. He's into the market zone. Lots of things to bump into, but look at him. He is smooth and with one hand. Oh my Lord. Remember the name of this challenge. It is about getting the best time, and that pendulum is so tricky, and he's made it through. The 2025 Ather 450 has done brilliantly on this course. Let's find out the official time right now. The 160 would have been faster if not for the constant clutching and shifting of gears. Every second counts in this challenge. The 125cc seems to be struggling with balance across the tight twists and turns of the maze. But the 450 seems to cut through the maze like a hot knife, slicing through butter. Simply effortless. Notice how the rider did not have to touch the brakes or even put his feet down. But how?
Magic twist. But don't let the name fool you. It isn't just a fancy feature that we are adding. It's a new way of braking. Magic Twist was introduced on the 450 Apex last year, and Apex riders have been enjoying the feature since. This means that apart from emergency braking situations, most are using the feature. But the feature Magic Twist doesn't just end by bringing your scooter to a halt. It actively pumps back energy into the battery, helping improve your scooter's range. It's one of those features we've built in to aid in both range efficiency and handling on the 2025 Ather 450. Speaking on range, we already know that battery capacity and motor capabilities determine range. But a little known fact is that even tires have an impact on it. This is often due to the rolling resistance of the tires with the road. The higher the rolling resistance, the more energy required to push the vehicle forward. We have combined all the intelligence we've gathered over the years with the experts at MRF to develop multi-compound tires. The MRF Zapper and E-Tread. These tires are specifically designed to minimize energy loss in comparison to regular tires by achieving a significantly lower rolling resistance. Now combine this with Magic Twist and Coasting Region and we've managed to increase your scooter's range by making small yet thoughtful improvements. The true range has now increased to 130 kilometers from a previous 105. That's a solid increase of 24%. Now back to you guys.
Now on to our next challenge, which is called straight shooters. A 100-meter drag race between these three right here. Now, who will come out on top? The bike, the scooter, or the bike of scooters? Check this out.
Straight shooters are ready on the starting line. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1, and they are off. Oh my lord, the 2025 Ather 450 has zipped ahead. The torque on this machine is insane. They are so close to each other. But the Ather 450 is keeping up with it. Here they come. Here's the finish line. It is a photo finish. We need to figure out who made that final stretch. The 160cc motorcycle won it by a very narrow margin. But did it really win all the way? Let's ask our Ather insider to break this down for us.
What a start! Right off the starting line, the 2025 Ather 450 pulls way ahead of its competition, and it's because of that insane torque delivery. In the first 33 meters of the straight, the Ather 450 pulls way ahead of its competition. Between 34 and 66 meters is when the 125cc and the 160cc finally start showing signs of being able to catch up. It's at the very end of the 100 meters that the 160cc overtakes the 2025 Ather 450 to cross the finish line by a whisker.
Super quick from the standstill, and that torque. Oh man, that's a game changer. Perfect for that stop and go traffic that we see in all our cities.
That pickup and top speed would be awesome on those open roads, no? On to the next challenge. Chalo!
The sun has set here at Track Attack, and we are ready for our final challenge. This is a test of acceleration. We're talking about Takeoff.
We just saw how they fared in a 100-meter drag race, and now we're about to see how they do in just 1/4 the distance to build speed.
This is where instant torque and super quick acceleration are absolutely critical.
The contenders now have 25 meters to gain as much speed as possible before climbing the ramp and taking off.
Represent where we come from. That better spirit. Like the road in the air. Put up your hand in the air.
First off, the 160. In 25 meters, the 160 only manages to gain about 40 to 45 kilometers per hour, which lets it jump 17.1 feet forward precisely. The 125 gains only 40 to 45 kilometers per hour in 25 meters, making their jump 13.5 feet. The 2025 Ather 450, on the other hand, manages 50 kilometers per hour within just 25 meters to give us the furthest jump at 18.5 feet.
The Ather 450 accelerates up to 40 from 0 within 3.3 seconds. But the near zero lag throttle makes it feel even quicker. As soon as you accelerate, that input instantly goes to the ADC and it delivers torque to the wheel within just 90 milliseconds. A human eye takes 200 milliseconds to blink. So you can imagine the speed of power delivery here. The petrol vehicles, they take about 400 milliseconds just to respond, thus making the 2025 Ather 450 the quickest and the most fun of the lot. Back to you guys.
What you just witnessed was the 2025 Ather 450's instant acceleration.
And now it's time for the 450 Apex to show us what it's got.
Welcome to the game and sit, y'all. We leading the click off. It's time to fight. Nothing but a slang. We get it off and down to set it off. We are the hype.
And there you have it.
The 450 Apex flies way further than the rest. You just saw 3 contenders fight it out and give it their best at the track attack today. Out of 4 challenges, the 2025 Ather 450 took the lead in 3.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The 2025 Ather 450, the bike of scooters.
The 2025 Ather 450 is seriously impressive.
We all know how good the Ather 450's connected features are, but that gets even better on the 2025 Ather 450 with WhatsApp notifications.
Call decline with a message, live location sharing available right on the dashboard.
Adding to that, you also have Ping My Scooter to track your Ather when you are away through the Ather app. And you also have Alexa Skills, where your Alexa at home can tell you a lot of info about your 2025 Ather 450.
It is better than ever and super connected. Thanks so much for joining us and happy warping!
10 toes down, never play around.